Population. Before going into the lesson, let us imagine the world without human beings. Is it possible to imagine the world without human beings? Then who will create the social atmosphere and who will create this cultural environment? So, practically, it is impossible to imagine a world without human beings. So, now let us move on to understand the importance of people, that is population. People are the main and the pivotal point when it comes to social sciences, because we have resources in the nature which are being utilized or which are to be identified and to be made as their best use by the human beings or the people of that particular country. So, for any country to develop, in the similar way, for any country to understand its progress, when we say a country is developing or a country is progressing, the people play a major role for that. When we get any natural calamities, tsunamis, cyclones, we understand that we lose people more than the infrastructure or the other facilities. So when we talk about the people, in order to identify the resources, in order to utilize them properly, in order to develop any nation, whatever we talk, we are closely associated with the people of that particular country. So in social sciences, people is a very important, and it's the heart of the social sciences in anywhere, in any country, because every country is nothing but a nation where the people live, maybe having some commonalities. Now moving on to understand here the development of the economy of any country or the society develops when people are developing. When an individual is developing, the family develops. After the family develops, he starts to pay the taxes, the nations develop. So if every individual is developing, every family develops, the society develops, the country ultimately reflects the development of that particular people who are present, and the resources will show us what is the importance of the people. The people understand the importance of the resources and utilize them very effectively. Then only a country can progress, an individual can progress. When a calamity comes or when any disaster occurs, we lose most of the human beings. That's why when any natural calamity threat is being found, for example, if any cyclones are found, we have a threat that the coastal areas will be massively affected by the cyclones. Then the governments of that particular region or the state or the nation would advise the people, those who are living in the coastal areas, to move to the higher elevated places in order to save that human resources, in order to save the people. Because if we have people, we can recreate the resources what we have there, we can utilize them properly. So even the natural calamities also shows us the importance and the value of the people. So we need to save our human life on a very larger scale, especially when calamities occur. And the best understanding is that in this world or on our planet Earth, the producers are people as well as the consumers are also people. People start to produce by making crops, rice, wheat, barley, whatever it is. They manufacture the products, they create certain products, they invent certain products, they change the old forms into the new forms, and they make the maximum efforts to give something into the market. When some product is being brought into the market, people are directly involved in making that particular product. In the similar way, in the market or in the shops or in the shopping malls, wherever we go, the products which are ready for sale are again bought by another set of people. So here also we have people who purchase them, who utilize them, who actually consume them. So the producers are also people, the consumers are also people. So we need to understand here that people play a major role in producing the products as well as in the utilization of the products. And census. Census gives us a picture how many people are living in that area and what is the total population of that particular country, state or a region. The first census in India were taken in 1872 by the Britishers, later again in 1881. From 1881 onwards, for every 10 years, it has become a custom to record the census of our country. Now, by taking the census, what do we focus on? In this lesson, we focus on the population and the size and the distribution of the population. What is the total population of our country and what is actually the distribution of the population? Is it equally distributed in all corners and all regions of any nation, or is it differently distributed? This point we will be understanding through this lesson. And the population growth, how rapidly is the population growing? Is there any decade when the actual population came down than its regular rate of increasing? And how is it changing? That will be the second point of focus in this lesson. And the third point, we are going to discuss about the characteristics of the population in this lesson. So let us move on to understand population size and distribution, which is the first main focus in this lesson.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.